So, here's argument number one that I mentioned on that one, not on that one, on the last Catch Warriors in the back room to a few people, which was landing with side B a zero suit instead of something in a situation. So, first scenario is, okay, I'm aware that a perfectly spaced nair on shield is safe on shield, but a non-perfectly spaced nair is not safe on shield. So if you land like that, that's not safe on shield. It's -4, I believe, according to Ruben's calculator. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. So that landing right on them is -4 on shield. Even landing at the tip is -4 on shield, but they just can't punish it. So that's landing at perfect as well. That's not considering even if you land a few frames late, that's even more time you're gonna have delayed. So if you can't land at the very tip like that, it's not 100% safe. So, and sure, you can be like, yeah, well, when just space it better, but we're talking about landing. So you're in the air and you're landing like that. If they just walk towards you, they can just react to your momentum. And Zeus doesn't have the fastest air mobility, like moving back and forth. So you can't out air mobility them and like switch it up. You will be, eventually, you will probably run into a situation playing Zero Suit where you have to land like this. So you have a few options. You can nair. Let's pretend I actually naired. So you can nair. That's of course the normal option. You can jump away, which is using a resource, and you have limited resources in the air. So if you jump away, or that, you can also down B, which is another resource, by the way. Or you can attack with a different option. And all of Zero Suit's aerials, except down air, but that's a different story. They're both pretty close to each other, the hits anyway. All of the aerials are single hits, except fair, but you're not going to hit both fairs on landing. I don't even think it's possible unless they have a really tall shield. So the other alternative, if you want a multi-hit, for example, is side B. So if your opponent knows you're going to land with an attack, they have the option. I'm doing this with one. This is going to be hard to do. I'm going to slow it down. When you land with an attack, they have the option to power shield it. So, and when you power shield something, you don't normally hold your shield afterwards. Yeah, see, you can punish nair. And when people shield something, like either, for example, you can't react to, you can, but maybe, I don't know. If, like, you can't really react to what they're going to hit you with. If you know they're going to hit you with it, you'd like, okay, I'm going to shield. And if you want to punish, you also have to assume that you're going to have to drop shield to go for another thing. Like if you shield an attack, you have to shield grab afterwards, or drop shield to do like fucking like jump cancel the shield to a nair or whatever. Whatever your punish move is, you have to do it. And you have to do it not by reaction because you don't have time to confirm with what you got hit by generally. So that's when multi-hits come into effect when you're landing, and Zero Suit's only multi-hit for landing is side B. So they might shield the first hit, maybe the second hit accidentally, go for the punish, not having time to react, and then they just got hit by side B. That's the small situation where you could use Zero Suit Side B in disadvantage with landing. That's what I meant. And hopefully doing it in-game was a better example of showing that off.